Good evening, honored guests, and welcome to this most spectral of gatherings, a Halloween one-shot presented by Dice Party. If you have yet to show your devotion, do consider liking, sharing, and rating our little seance of stories, and follow us through the shadowy corridors of your favorite social realms. Now settle into your seats, steel your mortal hearts, and prepare yourselves, for the revelry is about to begin, and the spirits are eager to join the party.
Last time on Dice Party.
As we zoom back into the story, you guys had just gotten the bones of Mr. Rupert. Speak with that has been cast upon him.
Do you know what's keeping you here to the house?
My soul has been severed to this house because of your dark magics.
Let me go fetch my book. I shall unlace your chains, and you may yet drift into the afterlife with what dignity you have left.
Edgar, could you show me where the physical copy of the book is so I could grab it? Maybe it would help.
He gives a solid nod, just like, oh, okay, that sounds like a plan.
Okay, I'm gonna follow him.
So what happens is you lift that lid up, and it flips back, and you see that the pedestal is empty.
Oh dear. Elias looks at Whiskers. Could you let your mistress know the book isn't where it's supposed to be?
Would I be able to make an attempt to roll enough to be able to wield it one-handed and smash like the little totem shrine to him with it?
As you hit this, what happens is the altar itself and like the, that it was placed upon, and then like the picture, everything, all the decorations on there crash inside. But as soon as you make contact with that stone, you get blasted back by sufficient energy, almost basically equal to what you put upon it. So in this, what happens is as you rage and you hit this skeleton that you're holding in your hands, this skeleton basically just it seems to fry right in front of you. Bones pop and then shatters. The skeleton just breaks apart, and then you hear the echoing laughter of Rupert as he drifts away. The cat, for some reason, a series of meows goes through, and you definitely interpret it as the book's gone.
They did what to my book?
While I'm here, I'm also going to be studying the stone itself.
There is a certain incantation within that magic book that, if done the right way, will dispel the barrier on this, and that protection spell will go away.
Well, do you know which incantations? I know some of them by heart.
I will say yes, you do remember quite well the incantations in order and the way what is needed for this spell to possibly be broken up. What happens is as you do this incantation, you see the barrier itself shatter, fade apart, and the stone is now there on the wall. It seems the incantation not only took, but actually was able to kick through and effectively break that barrier apart. The room begins to actually warp and shift, and you actually hear the laughter of Rupert coming through once more. Thank you for doing the final step in my one move I needed. Through the fireplace, yet again, you see the flames grow. Out steps a full-bodied Rupert. What happens is, through the fireplace, yet again, you see the flames grow. Out steps a full-bodied Rupert. And he says, "You did the last step. You freed my soul. Now, I can end you myself."
Bring it on.
He's able to walk full-bodied out of the fireplace. The ethereal form gone. Before anything pops off, you actually do see several other spirits.
How many are
pop
we
up in
talking?
the room. 7 evil X's.
Elias is smiling. And he just utters, "Oh boys, my patron would like to have a conversation with all of you."
As soon as Millicent sees them step out, she just says, Rupert, really? Did you have to bring the entire reject gallery? How very theatrical of you.
Would it be possible to do a little battle action? Just cast my form of dread.
What is the form of dread? How does that work?
Form of dread. As a bonus action, you can transform to manifest an aspect of your patron's dread. For 1 minute, you gain the following benefits. I gain a temporary HP of 1d10 plus 10. And on each of my turns, I can it's like everybody has that, like, either like it described as an aura that they can start up or anything like that.
Okay.
It's like Warlock Rage.
Essentially, yeah. Unless you want me to hang on and do it.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds like fine to me. Yeah, it sounds fine. If you want to just pump that up before you kick into the action.
Well, I guess a 0 would be 10.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
How far?
0 to 9.
What's the
That'd be
distance between us and them?
The closest one to you guys would be about 40 to 35 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Initiative. Mine's 13. DM, before we get started, Millicent, knowing that battle's coming, is going to say to Edgar, since he's on this side now, Edgar, do fetch me a couple more healing potions, please. I need to be ready for the battle. Not that they'll pose much of a threat.
Edgar will not be helping you with this battle, my dear.
Edgar? Oh, very well. Whiskers, please go fetch me a couple potions.
I don't think you understand. You're on your own for this.
I'll hand you two healing potions.
Thank you very much. At least you're useful.
I'll just reach. Yeah, I just reach into my trench coat, and I'll pull out potion of greater healing and a regular potion of healing.
May I borrow your D4, please, sir? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15.
I'll just pull my blade. That flaming blade. That's my pre-action. Is pulling the blade.
Okay.
The flame blade. And for me, initiative, I have advantage on initiative, and I rolled a nat 20 plus 2.
So here's what's going to happen. Beginning of the battle, before things actually kick off for you guys. What happens is you feel magical energy being drained from you all at once, and you feel like just a rebound of force hitting back against you. Every one of you is going to take 15 points of damage, but you're going to reapply that as temporary HP. So you take 15 points of actual damage, but then you get it back in temporary HP.
Okay. And you said you give me some healing potions.
Yeah, I can toss over 2.
Okay. Are they both just regular healing?
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah.
Okay, so that was...
So 2d4s plus 2 per health potion. And I still have some health potions and stuff left.
I'm going to use one of them.
Alright, so are you ready for the initiatives and everything? And
I'm ready.
I got a 20. Nat 20 plus 2.
okay.
13.
You got a
Yeah.
natural 20?
Yeah, I get advantage, so I got to roll twice.
Look
So
at you.
nat 20 plus 2.
And then you got, how much was it?
13.
So 13?
11.
11. Okay, well, that's in order. There you go.
Yep.
Well, as per my house rules, if you get a natural 20 in your initiative, your first attack gets advantage no matter what. So you being barbarian, if you are going to do if you do your reckless, you get advantage on that anyway. So you get, if you would like to do it that way, you get to roll 3
Triple
d20
advantage.
and take the best of them.
Nice.
So there's that. On your first attack only, but, what's going to happen here is I'm going to roll initiative for the whole group real quick. No, that's actually not that bad. It was 16 on the die, so that would be come down to... Okay, so 17 initiative. So what happens here is, Beaker, you get first dibs on an attack. So what would you like to do, sir?
I will use my movement speed, and I will go 35 feet forward. I have a movement speed of 40, so I'll rush forward, and then I will cast Misty Step to go an additional 30 and appear behind Rupert, and then I will take my first attack from there. So I'll get behind him.
Right behind him on his person. And trying to get him off guard, it seems.
Yep. So
What's that attack, sir?
25.
Nice.
That's absolutely going to affect it. For sure. What's that damage, sir?
He's going to take 17 standard damage, and then he's also going to take 5 radiant damage.
Boom.
Gotcha. Okay, he did not like that.
And which one are you attacking?
We got Rupert.
Okay.
He went for the big dog.
Are any of the others within 5 feet of him?
Yes, actually, there are 2 within 5 feet of him.
They're not going to be happy in a moment.
I figured,
As per them bringing 3.5 rules back to this 5.5.
Yeah.
With a great axe, I get cleave.
Yeah.
So being I struck him, I get to
Yep.
hit somebody else as just a free action.
Nice.
So 24.
That will absolutely hit for sure.
With hitting him with the radiant damage, the next attack roll made against the target before the end of my next turn has advantage.
Yeah, because of
Because the radiant damage is part of my thing's attack table.
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha,
whenever
yeah.
I choose whatever it is, I also get to tag on an effect.
Gotcha. Okay.
So,
Cool.
yeah. Thought it was pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
Second Hubbin is going to take 17 straight damage.
Okay.
And then they're going to... when I hit him, could I tell how effective it was with the radiant damage?
So with Rupert, when you hit that, the 5 radiant damage is you see that your attack takes effect on his physical form, and he reaches out and he kind of lurches out, not in pain, but more of like, this is disrupting my connection kind of thing. But then when that radiant hits, you actually see that it shines a light through and actually seems to kind of sear him as it shines. Seems to do more than than it would normally.
Well, then the next dude's getting radiant damage as well.
Radiant
And
damage.
that radiant damage is a 6.
And then it was 17, you said, was the original?
Yeah, 17 and 6, so he took like the full amount of the damage I could do.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So 17 plus 6 radiant. Both of them, the next attack roll made against them before the end of my next turn has advantage. That sucks for them because my second attack is now. So advantage attacking Rupert again. Nat 20 on Mr. Rupert.
The rest of us are just going to have nothing to do. I'm just going to be sucking up souls into my lantern.
Barbarian, baby.
Just waiting. So what's that damage, sir? Well, first off, let's establish, what's your max damage? You said it was 23?
23.
So 23. So it is 17 base damage.
17 base. So he'll take 4 radiant damage again.
4 more radiant damage, okay.
Yeah.
And then, did you re-roll your actual attack die?
17
Mm-hmm.
standard damage. And 5 radiant.
Okay. So then your standard before is 17 damage, and then it was 6 radiant.
7 and 6.
So then we're taking, so on top of that, we're taking
17 and 6, which is 23.
Yeah.
And then another 17, which would be 40, plus 5. So 45.
He's like,
Good night. So you attack Rupert again with all that. I got that calculated.
Okay.
And then with Mr. Other Ghost, Other Spirit,
24.
that's gonna hit.
So 9 straight damage and 4 radiant damage.
So 13 total.
Yes.
But yeah,
Yes, correct.
the 4 damage. Okay,
So
cool.
on Rupert and one other husband, which one? Victor. I mean,
I don't remember all the names you wrote down.
Vincent, Edmund, Gregory.
Yeah, that was Carlisle.
Carlisle? All
there
right.
you go. Okay.
Sure.
All right. So on Rupert,
Carlisle, no!
on Rupert and Carlisle until the end of my next turn, you guys have advantage on attacking them.
Oh,
Yeah, we got radiant damage. So
Yeah.
nice.
you did max damage to
Yes.
Carlisle before,
The first
correct?
time, yes.
Yes. Okay.
First time.
So then you okay. So then you did another 13 on top of that. Okay.
How they looking?
Is Rupert regretting his
great.
decisions? They thought it was funny when he was hitting the protection spell and it seemed like it wasn't doing anything, and they didn't realize, nope, You're just giving him reason to get more and more angry.
Yep.
And the moment he had something to take that anger out on, oh boy.
Who's laughing now?
So I did the math because I had to make sure I get it all squared away. It's a fat -1 on that on Carlisle.
Oh.
So between those two attacks, all the way down to -1.
Now we kind of know why he was disappointing. Apparently he couldn't handle it. Does my lantern react to Carlisle?
Yeah, as soon as so here's what happens. As you go bashing with that radiant energy, it burns through Carlisle as he takes that second hit. He's like, and then you just see a floating ball of a soul, a very familiar sight to you, Elias, as it zips right into your lantern.
My patron appreciates your service.
I'm gonna look at Millicent and point down at the husband. One less.
And which one died again?
That was Carlisle, and you
Carlisle.
watch as his body gets absorbed into Elias's lantern.
Yep.
Ah, yes, Carlisle. His wit was as sharp as a spoon, and his presence was even duller. Death has done nothing to help, even the second time.
Good gracious. This is so mean to a dead person. So
Twice.
what happens?
Twice.
I hereby declare you forever divorced.
That works for me.
So two of the
Till death do you part again.
two of the husbands make a try and close the gap between you two.
Which husbands, though?
I don't have names in front of me. We
All
came
right,
up with a bunch
it's
of names.
Vincent and Herman.
Is it one of the other ones
Okay,
that were
Vincent
near
is
me?
coming to you, and Herman is coming. Sorry, Vincent is going towards Millicent, and then Herman is going towards Elias.
Okay.
Are
So-
either of them one of the other one that was over here, or is he gonna be chilling with me?
Hey, you have pulled aggro, sir.
I'm just making sure.
You have pulled aggro.
I'm fine with this. I'm just saying. I want to make sure that if he moves, I take opportunity.
So on you, Miss Millicent, what's going to happen? He's going to reach out and do a melee attack on you. Ha! That is a natural one. That is
Great. I like
going
this.
to miss. So
She's going to just look at him and kind of laugh. Huh. Oh, Vincent, you were merely a footnote in life. In death, you're barely a whisper.
what happens? Elias, what is your AC?
It's 16.
Okay. Wow, that's actually really close.
Close but no cigar.
Close, but no cigar. What's going to happen is that Herman goes to you and swipes and tries to touch you, but you're able to avoid it.
Just lean back a little bit.
And then, give me another name off that list.
Winston.
Winston, sure. Winston is going to come over to you. Winston, you haven't touched yet. He's going to come over to you, Beaker. He's going to swing at you as well. And he's going to try to hit you. Ah. That is not going to hit. I'm assuming. What's your AC?
16.
So that is. Yep, just shy. And then, let's see. We still got a couple more to pick from here.
Gregory.
Gregory's going to come over to Beaker as well. Another one of the husbands is going to come your direction and try and hit you. Oh my gosh, these dice are going to go away forever. All right. So that means we got two more swings. You two. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6. Yeah, 6 total. All right. Give me another name.
Thomas.
Thomas is coming your way, Millicent. That is going to be. Okay, that one's probably going to hit. What's your AC?
14.
And so in this case, what's going to happen, you are being touched with Withered Touch. As it comes to you and it makes contact, you actually are going to take 19 damage from that hit.
I think I have a... Hold on, I have a thing. Yeah, Reflecting Charm. So, when a creature within 30 feet of you that you can see hits you with an attack roll, you can take a reaction to reduce the damage you take by half.
Rounded down.
And you can force the attacker to make a wisdom saving throw against your spell save DC. On a failed save, the attacker takes psychic damage equal to half of your wizard level plus your intelligence modifier. As he does this, Millicent's just going to say, Thomas, you spent life chasing what you could not grasp, and in death you grasp at nothing and miss.
But it hit you. I'm very confused right now.
That's the psychic damage.
Wait a minute. Ah! So half in psychic damage is what it was?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
so he takes 9.
Okay. That is noted. With his second attack, he is going to come up to you but this one's also gonna hit as well. That was a total of 17. And so that is gonna hit you with another 19 on that withered touch. Necrotic. But the thing is, I'm thinking necrotic. There's nothing on with you being undead and everything like that. There's no like, well, not undead.
Like a resistance.
Is there no resistance to necrotic?
It's because her backstory made her undead.
Yeah,
There's no
so
actual
if the DM would like to put that in
resistance.
there.
Yeah, that makes more sense to me. And for the sake of this, that's the one that I'd feel better about that is if you were taking half damage from necrotic. So for both of these, what would happen? It would be 9 damage. Well, actually, it would be 10 damage because that's when you round down. When you round up. That tends to be the rule. It's like whenever it's cut in half, you round up. Basically, not in favor of the player because you want to take more damage from that, essentially.
So on her reaction, it would be half rounded down, but her resistance would make it what?
So that first one with that would be so it will be 10 for each of those, but on
So
that first one will be
5.
halved to 5.
Okay, so she
So
takes
15 total?
Yeah.
Okay.
15 total, as it's also which is less than one
Yeah.
of the attacks, which is good.
Which is good, because
Which is
she's
good.
going to die otherwise.
Ha! I get to hit you with some withered touch,
Wait, what? Whoa.
taking 19 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And again, you guys, you're undead. Like, I'm counting this as half damage for you too. What happens here is 2 attacks, hit twice. He swipes on you twice, so you get 2 attacks of 10. It's 19 halved to 10, twice.
So 20.
So 20 total. And then what happens is good old Rupert decides he obviously does not like what has been done to him. He puts some distance between. He's gonna actually bonus action disengage, and he shifts back. And what happens is he summons your tome.
She's going to see Rupert disengage and just say, "Oh, Rupert, you're still just as spineless as the day I married you." "Oh, look, you found my book. Shocker that you were the one to take it."
He doesn't even pay you any mind as he just stares your direction and he begins to shout an incantation. It begins to rattle the walls as he says the words. They echo on the hallways and the rafters. The marble columns begin to actually shake and quiver, and pieces and chunks start to fall off.
Can I command him to stop?
You can use your command if you'd like.
I would. So I'm going to use command. It's a wisdom saving throw of 14.
Okay. That's a failure. Roll a 4 on the die.
So just her one word command is just going to be stop.
If you would like that to be how you want it to go, that would be something you'd have to do at the beginning of which you're up next in combat anyway. But he's beginning to say this incantation, and that's where he's going to use his action. So it is your turn. You have any bonus actions you want to do, and then movement or whatever else you got.
Okay, she'll use telekinetic shove. As a bonus action, you can telekinetically shove one creature you see within 30 feet of yourself. When you do so, the target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be moved 5 feet toward or away from you. DC of 15.
Okay. That is a 15. I will make an official ruling that I'm treating it the opposite way on this. Meets does not beat, so therefore, on a save, 15, it has to beat the actual number, not match it. So, in that case, that will take effect. So yeah, anyway, the one you're attacking, you do telekinetic shove on, and so you're able to push him, or I'm assuming you're pushing him away?
Yeah, is it Vincent or Thomas? Because I'm getting confused.
It was Vincent.
Okay.
I think Thomas, both Vincent and Thomas are attacking you, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't remember.
I have too many husbands. I can't remember.
You 20 plus.
27.
So, with that, yes, you're able to shove him away from you. And no attack of opportunity because, magically shoved. Do you have anything else you want to do? Movement-wise. You could also, there is also another husband that's attacking you. You can move away from him. It will provoke an attack of opportunity, though.
No, she's gonna stand her ground.
So, with that, you have silenced, for the time being, Rupert. He has begun his incantation, and you command him to stop, and he, for some reason, takes hold, and he doesn't like that.
She's just smiling at him. Like the
found-
most smug look on her face. Like,
Found a way to shut him up yet again. With that, it is actually going to be Elias's turn.
As far as the layout, just a reminder, I know I have at least one on me. Was there
two
a
on
second
you.
one? Okay,
Yes.
that's what I was wondering about.
Kind of paired
And-
you guys off. There's 6 now.
Alright, I'm going to, first thing as a bonus action, cast Spirit Shroud
Okay. How does that
on
work?
myself. So
Give us that good old description.
it's using my lantern, I will call forth spirits from within to come surround me. So basically have these spirits swirling around. Until the spell ends, any attack you make deals 1d8 extra damage, which this is actually going to be 2d8 because it's a 5th level spell that gets an additional d8.
Okay.
When you hit a creature within 10 feet of you, the damage is radiant, necrotic, or cold. My choice. Any creature that takes this damage can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn.
Ah.
In addition, any creature of your choice that you can see that starts in its turn within 10 feet of you has its speed reduced by 10 feet until the start of your next turn.
Oh.
And then this is when you cast the spell using a spell slot of 4th level or higher, the damage increases by 1d8 for every 2 slots above 3rd. And this is being cast at 5th level.
Okay.
So that's where that comes in. And my choice of damage is going to be Radiant, since that does...
Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to be the case. Now, what I find funny is that, like, you reduce speed by 10 is what it was.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you have 2 ghosts that are there next to you. So their next
Yeah.
turn, if they haven't moved or if you haven't moved, then it's going to be that case. Flying speed they have is 40, which means they'd be reduced to 30. Walking speed, or their speed, is 5. So... If we went by that, they'd have a -5 on that. Which
They'd be anchored to the ground.
they
right
like,
there.
I don't know if they might be walking backwards. I've never anticipated going into the negatives. All right, sir, with your Shroud of Spirits.
Yeah, so that is... So I've debilitated them.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use my lamplighter pole.
To snuff them out.
Basically, I have Pact of the Blade, so I actually
Gotcha.
get 2 actions.
Okay.
So
Look at you.
I'm gonna... What are the names
Do you
of
have
the...
2 attack actions? What you mean? Is it what it
I have
is?
2... Only with my packed weapon, which is
Gotcha.
my lamplighter's pole. It's basically a glaive. I just renamed it. So,
Yeah, no, it's awesome. I love it.
yeah. So I'm going to use that to... again, which ones are in front of me?
Herman is on you. I know that.
Okay.
And then I believe Winston is on you.
Herman and Winston. So I'm going to take a... So which one hit me?
It was Winston, actually, because he was the second one up.
Winston.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys got lucky on the first one because I forgot that they had 2 attacks, and I rolled 1 attack for each of you. So that second time, I was like, no, I'm not doing that same thing. I forgot.
Oh, that's lovely. Oh, I like that. Yeah. That's gonna... I think it's gonna do it. That's a 27 to attack.
Not gonna hit. So I'm kidding.
Shut your
I was
butt.
like, what if I was serious? Like, that's gonna miss, actually.
Be like, what?
Well, the incantation that Rupert was doing. Boosted the AC, baby. No. Yeah, that'll definitely hit, for sure.
Okay. It's gonna be 10 from the weapon, and I'm doing the radiant damage. which
Radiant?
is- and then the radiant damage was another 10. It was 6 and 4.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, okay. That's not good for him. He doesn't like that. So go on with that second attack.
I think it's probably best just work on one, then the other.
I mean, yeah, you go. Well, I can tell you that with that one attack, you see the radiant damage very much take effect like it has with everybody, severely hurting these guys. Ow, that, no more, please. None of that. So, there's that.
Well, you could have come easy, but you had to pick a fight. We Scots know how to pick a fight. Alright, so this is going to be a second swing at him. That was kind of a pathetic roll, but let's see. So that would be a total of 16.
16. Okay, yeah, that's gonna hit.
That's gonna hit?
That will hit. Yes.
Sweet.
Yep.
I like doing damage. It's gonna be a 7. Total. Not a 6. It's better than the minimum.
So you got
By 1.
5 plus 2.
Yay!
Yay! So then you got your radiant.
Yeah. So that would be 7 for the physical. And then ooh, I like that.
What's your radiant?
12. 5 and 7.
Oh, so 12. Okay. So that alone was enough. Because the way I'm treating it, if you haven't caught on by now, is I'm doubling all of your radiant damage.
I figured you were adding to it, yeah.
He had 15 left. That 12 alone was enough to kill him. That 12 becomes 24. This guy just evaporates in front of you.
So which guy is dead now?
That would be
Winston.
Winston,
I believe
yes.
is what we
Yes, and then you watch as that soul yet again gets absorbed up into Elias's lantern.
As Millicent sees him die and get sucked up, she's just gonna say, "Oh, Winston, your charm was paper thin, your courage non-existent. Now you haunt as feebly as you lived. Maybe you'll be more useful in that lantern than you were in life."
Rupert's like, did she write these down? She's been waiting for these.
Oh, indeed she has. For centuries.
So with that, we're actually up back to the top of the round with Beaker's turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna rage.
This time I rage.
Take him out, man.
So with that, part of that rage is a dex save of 14 for one of you dudes.
No, actually, it's only going to be an 11. So, not a save. Sweet. Doing divine energy? What are we doing?
Storm energy, because it's my raging storm aura.
Oh.
So, free action. As I erupt into rage, he gets hit for 8 lightning damage.
Alrighty. So 8 lightning damage on good old Herschel.
24.
24 to hit?
24 to hit.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm also going to forego my reckless attack advantage, and in doing so, I'm going to use Brutal Strike, which will, in foregoing that advantage, if the chosen attack roll hits, which it does, he's going to take an extra 1d10 of damage from my weapon, and then I can also choose one of the following effects of either Forceful Blow or Hamstring.
Hamstringing a ghost.
Yeah.
I mean...
And that takes 15 feet away from his movement. No, I'm going to use Forceful Blow, which will, after I do my damage, it's going to push him 15 feet straight line away from me. And then I can move half my speed towards him without provoking an opportunity attack. So I can get away from one ghost to go after him again without being attacked.
Okay.
So this is going to be really good, actually, because
It's a lot of things to remember. For a barbarian, it sounds super complicated.
It
'cause
is super
barbarians are not that
complicated.
complicated.
Yeah, well, I was just like, dude, Storm Aura, that's freaking awesome. So in hitting him, I'll still get cleave on the other dude, and then I'll get to hit. Basically, I'm doing a drive-by. I'm going to smash dude 15 feet away. I'm going to smash dude and then run away to where he can't hit me, and then go after dude again. So,
Good gracious.
all right, so we'll start with his attack, I guess. Let's see. It's a D12. It's going to be 12 straight damage, and it's going to be 4 radiant damage. So my next attack on him is going to be with advantage.
Absolutely.
And he's going to be pushed 15 feet away. I'll come back to him.
This will have a continuance.
You go over there, I'll be right back. My attack roll on the other guy is 25.
Gonna hit, for
Okay.
sure. You guys are rolling bones on these attacks, my gosh.
I've been running around this mansion all night,
I want to hit something.
being...
Something that'll respond.
He's been hitting candles. He's been very abusive towards candles this whole evening.
and doors.
And
That's what I'm saying. He wants something that will actually say "ow."
See, like, and the thing is, y'all are doing stuff, like, you all have magical weapons, so I'm sitting there going, like, yeah, I can't really negate the effects of these, and on top of that, you're doing radiant damage, so, like, it's, you know, I can't.
As soon as you were like, oh, he reacts to the... As soon as I was like, radiant damage, dead people, you're like, yes. I'm like, barbarian, figure out hurt.
How did he react to the radiant? I'm like, well, he asked the question. I was not gonna say a word until he said something.
Yep, I was like, I have options. I want to know, and in Beaker form, he would have gone down the list to see what hurt, and then focused on that pain. So with that attack, so now I'm giving Gregory the what for, and he's gonna take 13 straight damage, and he's gonna take 3 radiant damage, and anybody who attacks him is gonna have a advantage.
Nice. Well then.
And then, because I have a second attack plus movement, I can move half of my speed, which will be, I don't need all 20 of it, but I will chase down Herschel, and I'm going to smack him again.
I'm back!
And I have advantage. So good thing I have advantage.
What is that?
One was a 1, and the other one was a 20.
Dude, how do you
Nice.
always end that with one of those?
Isn't it infuriating?
It happened to Josh Khan too.
It did, yeah, I know.
So question is, do I need to roll or is he just dead?
So the original damage was...
It would be 20... The original damage to him was, what, 8 lightning damage, and then 12 plus 4,
Radiant, which translates to 8.
and then now I'm attacking him again. So that would be max damage for crit, which would be 23, including radiant damage.
Yeah, so at that point, I'm not even going to worry about the calculations. Sounds like too much math to me, sir.
Just it's, I mean,
Herschel is no more. Herschel is her gone.
and I'm free from anyone around me.
So Herschel's gone now?
You
Herschel's
watch as
gone
Herschel body is eaten away, and then his spirit orb gets absorbed right into the lantern.
As she sees this, she just says, "Ah, Herschel, a man who could neither speak nor act without blundering. How predictable that he fumbled still."
Being my brutal strike allowed me to use half of my movement to get back to him. Is that my movement, or am I able to use movement still?
I think because that is just part of that action. You still have a little more movement. Like,
Okay.
It kind of gives you a speed boost.
Because
essentially.
I only used 15 of my movement, which would put me closer to Rupert already. I'll run over and use my movement to come by and flank the dude that's attacking her currently.
Okay.
So I'll put myself there, and I have no other movements, no other attacks, no nothing, but I'm over there now.
All right.
So
We're back up to good old Rupert. So now at the beginning of his turn, the round is over. Back up to his ability to do stuff and things. So, thinking, let me roll percentiles on this real quick. See how this. What results we get? Ooh, okay, cool. So he gets a little more of that incantation out, but he seems to not be focusing on hardly anything else. Again, the walls begin to shift and rattle and everything as he resumes back to where he was. So then we're back up to whoever's. You have one person on you, so I'm going to attack you, my good sir. That's definitely going to hit. So that's going to be 19 halved to 10.
Okay.
Another swing on you. That's also going to hit. That's going to be another 10 to you because it's necrotic.
Okay, so
halved.
20 total.
Yep.
Wait. Oh, it's
That is the
necrotic
halved,
damage. Okay.
yes.
So 20 total.
One more on Miss Millicent. That's going to be 19 damage to you, halved to 10, but then halved again to 5 because of your reaction, putting psychic damage on him, which is 5 as well. Second attack is going to miss. It was a straight up 4. It didn't even roll. It just landed on a 4.
Millicent would never admit it, but she's not looking good.
I feel righteous rain. I'm never hurt. Ever. I'm always perfect.
As blood is dripping from her.
It's just-
that's everybody then.
There is one more on you because you killed Herschel. You still have one other person.
Well, I ran from him, so he has to get to me.
Yeah, but he can still close the gap.
So I'm halfway in the gap.
Gotcha. Okay. So then, yeah, he's just gonna use his movement to get to you. But I was talking about the one where his speed is reduced by 15.
Oh, I didn't hamstring anybody. I pushed him 15 feet
I think
away.
you did. We
had
talked about it.
talked about
Yeah,
it.
I had talked
No,
about
you
it, and then
did
I was like, no, it'd be
force.
more
So, yeah,
effective to
he
move
is
him
gonna
away.
close the gap on you.
Okay.
You can go your way.
That's fine.
You now have another person on you again, but which means you really only have one person in your vicinity as of right now.
Yeah.
That one is gonna hit. That's an 18 on the die.
Okay.
And that's gonna be, since you do not have, you're not undead or whatever. It's gonna be full necrotic damage.
Okay.
It's gonna be 19 necrotic to you.
Okay.
One more swipe. Let's see how this guy does for me. So 2 swipes on that one. Nothing. I believe that accounts for everybody because there was one more near Millicent because he got blasted away.
He's in between us.
Yes. So he's actually gonna go
He has a
towards.
choice.
Yeah. You know what? You pulled aggro. He's like, no, I gotta take this guy out. The quicker we take this guy out, the better.
Come get it. Come get these hands.
Okay, so that's not gonna hit. And then one more attack. It's a natural 1. So. Okay. With a natural 1, I went ahead and rolled. The mansion has been wonky. The mansion has been weird. As it has been since you guys casted Fireball on yourselves by accident. Fog cloud, smoke in the ears, teleportation, invisibility, all that jazz, right? Speak with dead by accident, things like that. This guy does a natural 1, causing a surge. But a negative surge, obviously. Not good. With his natural 1, he swipes at you, and you see this energy just burst off and reach the ceiling, which is very high up. And it summons lightning strikes. Come on down. Hitting the ghosts. Not
How
you
appropriate.
guys.
I like how it's lightning.
It was 14
Oh my gosh.
lightning damage. It was
Oh my
4d10 damage. I rolled 14 total. I think it was Thomas or Vincent, whichever one. I think Vincent was the one she pushed away. So Vincent was the one that attacked you then, sir. He didn't have any damage before. He's got 14 now. He didn't like it. It hurts. That will effectively end their turn. It is now to Millicent.
All right, I would like to use Mage Hand to get my book back.
I'm also laughing at them from the lightning damage. Yeah, he's just laughing.
Okay. If you can give me we're going to call yours Arcana because you're not using strength, you're using magic. Give me an Arcana check. See how well you can pull that thing. Which I know you're going to do better at because you're smart.
You have a +10.
You got the smarticles.
24.
Wow.
Get
Plus
that book.
10 helps.
You're going to be mean about it. You
Yoink.
just, leave
Oh
the-
no, she's snatching
No,
it.
he had the book first. You just wanted
Technically,
to
I did.
I want to hear Rupert
She's-
cry.
Wow. She's gonna just say, I do believe that belongs to me and not to you.
So, because it's being contested, here's what happens. You pull it very successfully. What happens is you don't have the ability to pull it to you at the time because what happens is as you yank it out of his hands, it actually gets flung. So, it is now the distance between the both of you is flung your way.
Where am I in this space?
You're off to the left, actually. You're not
Okay,
very far
good.
from the book.
Good to know. Good to know.
You are not very far from the book. Yes, it is in between both of you. It got ripped out of his hands, but not quite over to you. And he's like, "Drat," and he has to now use his actions to try and retrieve it again. What other action would you have?
You have bonus action.
I do. She's going to use that to teleport herself right to the book and pick it up.
You do have that Misty Step.
Indeed, sir.
So it'll take action, bonus action, and reaction to pick up that book, so you can't pick it up this turn. I'm kidding.
I mean, I get to go before any of them, and it's not far away.
You're like, deuces, I gotta pick up a book real quick.
Yep. Misty Step. Boom. Here's your book. Smash.
You just beat him with the book.
I do have Tavern Brawler. I could use your book as a Whumping Stone.
Don't hurt the book. What did it ever do to you?
It goes to Steven.
Alright. I'm going to use my bonus action first to ignite my pull. Yeah, I knew you'd chuckle at that. But I am going to, which allows, when I attack, it deals an extra 2d6 of fire damage on a hit. Basically, what I do is I take the pole and I hold it out in front of me and I smack it to the other end to the ground, and it flames start coming out of the top of it, and I go in for the attack.
Go for the kill.
That's gonna be a 22 for the attack. So I'm guessing that lands.
It's gonna miss.
That's gonna hurt.
You're missing it left and right. I just can't. I don't know how to tell you.
What? I feel like you're fibbing a little
I feel like
bit
you're
there.
lying.
I feel like there's some dishonesty. That's gonna be 7 straight damage, and then that's gonna be 5 for fire damage. And guess what? Radiant damage is coming next from a spirit shroud.
Bring the pain.
It's being brought.
Rotted.
It's gonna be 5 radiant damage.
With that, well, I would say that you have done enough to where, especially with your freaking radiant damage and everything like that, you watch as good old Herman is surrounded, like enshrouded by these, a combination of fire and the spirits around you, and then nothing left over but his spirit ball, his little floating orb, spirit orb that goes right into the lantern.
Herman, you were dull in life, and yet somehow duller in death.
So who's next? Who's closest? I do have to ask that.
I believe it would either be Rupert or Gregory, which is not by him.
Okay, so we have Thomas, Gregory, and Rupert left.
Yeah, and I
So
have
many husbands.
I have both of them on me, I think. So, no, the one guy Thomas is alone. I have Gregory on me.
Okay.
So,
She's over by the book, which is right next to Rupert.
yeah, it's like halfway between them. So,
I guess I'll actually move up to Rupert. You don't need me. you don't need me for anything. I'll move to Rupert. I'm going to attack him. That's gonna be 14 for a swing. So that would be a miss.
Yes.
So we are back at the top. So we're back to
Back
Beaker.
to square uno, baby.
27 to hit Gregory.
As she's watching this, she's just gonna kind of yawn like, "Whew, each of you was a trial in life. Now in death, you're merely tedious."
And with that, Gregory gets struck with 18 straight damage,
Dang.
2 radiant damage.
It's just 2 radiant.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. Greg already had some hurts though, so Greg already had some ouchies on him. You watch as your axe comes down and bashes against this guy. You know, you would think a ghost would be ethereal. No, this guy actually kind of crumples under the pain. His spiritual essence gives way to only the orb, which goes right into Elias's lantern.
As Millicent sees Gregory go into the lantern, she's just gonna say, "Even your spirit fails to rise to the occasion. How consistent."
So, with that, I will use movement to go to him.
Going to Rupert?
No, the other dude. How far away from me is he? 10?
The other husband or Rupert?
The other husband.
I would say they're about probably equidistant, honestly, because one was just off to the side. Like, if you were to head off to either one of those,
Would be
then-
half my movement. Because if they're equidistant away from me, I have 40 feet of movement.
You've used none of it, right?
I have not moved.
Yeah. So then they would both be within 40 feet of you.
Okay, so if I went to one and then I wanted to go to the other one, I would have all of that movement speed.
I think so that would make sense because that would use less than 20 feet for both, or at least max 20 feet both. You know, because that makes
Okay.
sense to me. Yeah.
So I'll run over to Thomas. So that's going to be, I hit him. I have a +9 and I rolled a 19. So
Nice.
15 on the damage straight with 3 in radiant.
Okay. So call that 21 total.
Yep.
And then this was to
Thomas,
which is
the last husband. And that'll be Brutal Strike. That's going to be an additional 9 damage. And then with my Brutal Strike, I'm going to use Forceful Blow. And I'm going to push him 15 feet away from me.
Nice.
Like pushing him away from the group. Like he's not, I'm going to push him towards Rupert or any of the party. I'm going to push him like further away from us.
Gotcha.
So he has to use more movement to get to us. Then I'm going to use the rest of my movement speed to run to Rupert. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to hit him with my Storm Aura.
Okay.
So
With that lightning, baby.
yes.
Look at that.
So I'm going to run up, and as I run up, I'm going to throw both of my arms back, and I'm going to let out another Raven scream. Dex save of 14.
Pass. Which means have, right?
Yes, half. So in lightning damage, he's going to take 4.
4. Okay. So it goes back up to Rupert.
Also, you being you're within my aura
Nice.
are now immune. You're now resistant to lightning.
Okay.
Okay. So what happens with Rupert is you take you whip the tome out of his hands. It falls to the ground. You blast over there and pick it up and haha, gotcha. He is flustered for a second. He looks at you and then he begins to like he's standing there trying to gather his thoughts and everything. He gets hit by this lightning. He's like, "Argh!" And he just goes and he begins to speak the incantation again, repeating the same parts he had already spoken. And so again, the walls start to shift and everything. He's trying his best to repeat it as best he can. And at this time, what happens is you actually do feel a beam of light from the ceiling, focused on you specifically, Millicent.
I always knew I should be in the spotlight.
You begin to feel the singe and the burn of this light. Not doing damage to you specifically, but the singe and burn of this light is mechanically not going to burn you, but you do feel effect from it as he's speaking this incantation. So, with that, he is going to take his movement to get away from Good Sir. He's going to, again, use another legendary action to avoid any attacks. He's going to mosey on over his 40 feet the other way. Past you guys.
She's gonna say, "Fleeing, are you? Still a coward, I see."
Good gracious.
She would like to use lightning bolt for her action. 5th level. Okay, so dexterity saving throw of 14.
I guess that one won't count, even though he won.
I mean, he'll still take half. If you upcast it, you just hit him with more damage, even though he passed.
Oh, he
'Cause
passed.
He said he passed.
Well, truth to be told, it landed under here, so I was going to reroll it anyway.
Oh, okay.
It went under there and got
Do
stopped by
worse.
the bag.
Do worse.
Yeah, so I was going to reroll it
What the
anyway.
heck?
Pox on you.
I put a spell on you.
And now you're mine.
Natural 3.
Cool. Okay, so that will be 12d6 lightning damage.
Roll 12d6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
All ones on my side. I'm helping you roll. I got all ones.
Yeah, I bet you did.
I got 6 ones.
Look at all this beautiful damage. Being a wizard's fun. Usually my damage
That's-
is like 1d4.
Well, so that's really what it comes down to with wizards is that like their damage dies like when you upcast them get exponentially higher. 44. Ouchies. This is on the other guy on the other husband.
Oh, you're hilarious.
No, this is on
So
Rupert,
this is on the
my
other-
guy.
This is on the other husband.
Ouch.
No,
jeez.
this is on Rupert.
So this is on the other husband.
She was 1000% aiming for that.
Well, he didn't like that one, so I was hoping you'd do it on the other guy.
Well,
He
sorry.
went, ouchies, this hurts. Don't.
no.
You took my book and then you hit me with, like, stuff. Like, so.
Ow.
Rupert, you swing like a man terrified of his own shadow. Still just as cowardly in the afterlife, I see.
Stop calling me a coward. I'm not a coward. I'm a brave boy.
If you weren't a coward, you would have faced me head on instead of assembling an army of idiots.
Well, that's your opinion.
He says as he dies.
Yeah, he's not dying.
He has the HP.
I have HP. That
I hit him with 44 damage.
Never say that way again. He has the HP, and it's like, ugh, it sounds awful.
Hey, I hit him with about that much damage right out the gate, so the man has a lot of vengeance and positivity towards you.
He does.
He is surviving on sheer spite.
Yeah,
get to
she's
roll
gonna
again.
use Misty Step to, like, get further away from Homeboy, but not too far. She still wants to be within 100 feet.
I don't want to be near home skillet no
I
more.
mean, you're going to be within 100 feet. The room is 60
Oh,
feet.
okay. So she'll just get as far away from him as she can.
Elias, this could be the end for him.
Show him the what for. Give him the business.
Give him that lamp ladder.
So that's gonna be a 24.
Get him!
Okay, that's gonna be 10 for the damage, for the straight damage,
Okay.
7 for the fire. Okay, and it's gonna be 8 radiant damage.
Okay. So,
That's for my first attack too.
yes. So that was all on Rupert.
That was all on Rupert.
So it's 18 plus the, you said 4 fire?
I think
Yep.
7, 4, and
Yep, there
3.
we go.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was trying to.
So 17 plus 8, that's 25. Ouchies. For sure. So here's what happens. Elias, I will give you the honor of telling me how you snuff out the flame of one Rupert Old Money, whatever his name is. I forgot what we named him. Bigelow? Rupert Bigelow?
Did I really write it down somewhere?
Was
I
it
don't know.
Bigelow, I think we
Are
said?
you having something you wish to say to him before he passes on?
Probably.
You see, as the attacks take forth, it's starting to eat away at his physical form. He's actually going much slower than the other ones because he was much further along in this process than they were.
Really? Is that all you can muster? At least pretend you could have won.
So he begins to, and as he does, he finishes the because he's going through this pain. He's still finishing the last final words of his incantation, repeating what he had said before. And this light that is being cast upon you has a surge of energy. You feel it course into your body, and you're singed by the light, and then it shuts off all at once. And as his body is being slowly eaten away, he is writhing through the pain. He's like, "Ugh! It matters not. I finally did what I came to do. I didn't get to finish it the way I wanted to, but it will be finished eventually. You haven't seen the last of me. Eventually, you will see the last of this place." And then
Stop your whining.
he
Go on and die quicker, please.
says, "You don't understand, do you? You awful wretch of a woman, you have nothing but 13 years left. I've taken it from you. Your everlasting life, your beauty, your grace, everything. Gone."
I found a way to cheat death once before. I'll do it again. I'm not worried.
And good old Beaker had something else.
That's what you think. And you'd be incorrect.
And as I say that, I will hold up my axe. And on the bottom of the axe is
It says made in China.
a metal book. And on the bottom of the book, it starts to illuminate. It explodes outward with pages from a book that scatter through the room as the book itself shatters. And it counterspells anything within 60 feet of me.
Okay. What level does the counterspell at?
6.
6th level. Okay. Gotcha. So this is a something that I had not. This is like a very makeshift spell. This whole like thing, eternal you thing, but it's a very powerful spell as well. So I had it in my head that it would be higher than a 6th level. However, I'm not going to try and take player agency away. I'm going to try and play into that. So instead, we're going to roll percentage die. We're going to do high-low. On this high-low, what we're going to do is basically establish that if I roll high on this, then it is higher than a 6th level. And what we're going to do is really going to count percentages. If it's 70-some%, it's a 7th level spell. If it's a 50-some%, it's like whatever. So it has to be 60 or below. So it's actually in your favor if we go by that. So
It's worth a shot.
Yeah,
I was
odds
just
are-
like, I have a cool thing, and this is the only reason I had it, was for something cool. And it'll either work or it won't, and Beaker will take it either
and
way.
that's what I'm saying. I want to make sure we have a chance for the cool thing to actually take effect. So what happens is That is a 42. So that is counted as a 4th level spell slot, which actually seems kind of weak.
Get out of here, dead husband.
He's like, what? No! No! As his body gets consumed away and his spirit orb.
You finally actually solved one.
And what happens?
Case closed.
What happens as his spirit orb gets absorbed into Elias's lantern? You actually, like, it's an ethereal lantern. You don't feel the weight of it. You actually hit back a little bit with the weight of his soul, and you're like, oh my gosh.
Wow.
The house, as weird and wonky as it has been, things have been out of place, begins to immediately shift back into place, back into normal. The marble that had been cracked from the ceiling seals itself back up, heals it just fine. And then there's all the stuff around that has been morphed and warped, and as this has been going on, it fixes itself.
What about Thomas there?
I forgot that was one alive.
Oh, I was waiting to see what was going to happen with that.
Now that we mentioned that, because I forgot, I thought they were all killed.
I put him in the corner.
He's just haunting the basement or whatever
Well,
it was that we were in.
I put
like,
Thomas in.
Millicent-
Thomas is standing there, his still in spirit form, going,
Millicent's actually gonna just try to convince him, like, Thomas, this is your only chance to just run away, be a coward, go back to sleep.
right, I probably should do that, actually. It's probably for the best. So, if you,
Did you just shoot something at him anyway?
Yes.
Oh, God.
as you do that, he's speaking, he's like, you might want to destroy the crystal so that no chance of anybody else coming back. I'd rather just go die. I'd rather move on. If we can do that. I'd like that option better, actually. I can just move on, get away from this place.
I
hate
can
being
make
sealed
that
up
happen,
here.
friend. Come and join me.
Yeah, right, it's good. And so he just runs and jumps into your lantern.
Oh, wow.
It doesn't happen too often.
You've seen these spirit orbs get absorbed into this lantern a few times tonight, but this is the only time you've seen someone lunge headfirst into the lantern and hurriedly crawl in while screaming, "Ow, it burns!"
We'll get over it in a moment.
What did you shoot his direction?
Hand crossbow.
Just shot at him.
Yeah.
It went through him.
I rolled a 1 anyway.
Well, it just went right through his chest. It would have hit. But it wouldn't have hit anything if it was ethereal anyway. It probably would like glance off his armor, but it hit him.
Yeah.
I mean, he'd have
Rolled a 1.
armor,
It made sense.
yeah.
Beaker had this awesome thing, and then nothing. So it's, the world's in balance.
Yeah, it's back to how it was. At this time, Edgar pops up. And he's looking around the room. And he just says, "What happened?"
Edgar! How long have you been able to speak? Have you been putting me on?
All along, and I knew it.
I'm speaking. I'm speaking. What? This
Your voice sounds lovely. Goodness, I haven't heard it in 3 centuries.
It's been quite a while for myself, lady.
Watch out, Edgar.
He's like, I can talk now. I need to be very careful.
Whiskers, do you have fur again? Whiskers?
No. Whiskers shows back up, and he's still just a skeleton cat.
Oh, good. You look just like I remember you.
It's like, I don't want you to change. You're too cute.
Elias is gonna walk over to Edgar and go, "You might want to find out if you could actually leave this place. Just recommend."
Leave me? Edgar, you want to leave me?
You got any room in that lantern for me?
Edgar?
Wait, what did he say?
He said, you got any room in that lantern for me?
There's always room.
You wouldn't really leave me,
I
would you?
don't think I have the option, actually. I think the magic bounding me to her is quite strong.
Oh, good. My spell worked then. I'm so glad you can talk, though. It'll be much more lively around here.
Why did you throw that in there at the end, that I can't talk?
No, heavens no. That has made things quite complicated.
That's what I was curious about, honestly.
Yes, no.
Quite difficult. Well, yes, it was quite difficult to try and get around with any of this, but I'm glad it's been fixed. I'm not sure how it's been fixed.
Perhaps the house was cursed for longer than we thought. Well, 7 failures laid to rest once again, and I still remain the only one worth remembering.
Well.
And so the ghosts are silenced, leaving only me, as it should be. But, Edgar, we should thank our guests. Detective Beaker, Mr. Elias, your assistance, though unconventional, was noted and appreciated. I dare say the house has survived intact, and that is no small feat. You're welcome here any time. Would you like to stay for dinner?
No, as a matter of fact, I think I've had all the fun I'm going to have this evening. It was quite lovely. Some of it. Not much, but, much interrogation. And case closed. I bid you adieu.
Indeed, if you ever need a good reference, just let me know. I'd be happy to give one for you.
Much appreciated. We'll see how it goes in about 200 years.
Very big deal coming from her, actually.
It's like, wow, I haven't heard her compliment anyone ever.
And he's like, I thank you both very much for your generosity, your candor, as you're here in the halls. I appreciate all the compliments and
Of course.
all the jolly merriment given my way. I'm not used to it.
Do you come back? We would love to hold a ball or some sort of celebration and include you.
Well,
Yes, quite.
perhaps sometime in the future, my patron will require me to come back here. It's not gonna be for some wayward spirit.
My lady, I would assume that the duties of a lamplighter such as herself, one of souls, collector of souls, would have many a thing to do elsewhere.
Quite right, quite right. I wouldn't want to be a bother, but I do appreciate your help. Truly.
Of course.
I do believe after a word from us, a good spot in the paper for Mr. Beaker would be put him quite on the map when it comes to business. He may be quite busy to come around sometime.
Absolutely. In fact, I know just the fellow. There's a friend of mine who likes to write detective novels. Perhaps you could base some of them on your adventures. I'll get him in touch with you. Just leave your address and I'll forward it on to him.
So, would you like me to forward this to Master Doyle?
Yes, please. That would be
Yes,
perfect.
right.
You know where I was going.
I saw exactly where you were going. I was like, what was his name? There it is, Mr. Master Doyle.
Yep.
It's like, I will pin it henceforth. Ha!
Nice.
And with that, we fade away from Ebonvale Manor, as it is not as spooky as when we first found it, but we find that the only spirits within are the light-hearted spirits of the people who enjoy the merriment of it. What am I saying? Happy Halloween, anyway. And with that, we close in on our Halloween special for our one-shot with our special characters, as unique as they are. And we thank you all for joining us.
Seriously, guys, thank you so much for listening and happy Halloween. We appreciate it.
Spooky.
Spooky, scary skeleton.
Hey, party people. Thank you so much for listening and coming on this adventure with us. Please like, share, and subscribe to the Dice Party podcast. And also, please rate our podcast on your favorite podcast platform. You can also find us on social media. That way you can keep up with all the latest Dice Party news. I hope you'll join us on our next adventure. See you later.